Orientalism, the critical concept, was introduced by Edward Said, a Palestinian-American intellectual and cultural theorist. In his work, Orientalism, which was published in 1978, the term Orientalism defines the way in which the Orient or the East is defined or portrayed by Occident or the West. It encompasses inhabitants of Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. Western discourses serve to perpetuate a noble, uncivilized Orient and a refined, civilized West, which was inevitable to improve the Orient. The term Occident means the countries of the West, which typify the white society. Literature produced by the colonial masters, especially in the 18th and 19th centuries, presented a distorted picturization of the East, its culture and people. In Western art, Orient or the East was presented as the other from the imperialistic point of view of Europe. According to Said, Western systems of knowledge have been made the weapon to silence, dominate and objectify the East. Thus, the colonized people lacked languages to resist the oppression of the colonizer. The relationship between the Orient and the Occident is incompatible. As the Occident held the power, it was dominating and possessed a complex hegemony. The Orientalist literature served only to assert the European superiority and its power in comparison with all the non-European people and cultures. Edward Said's Orientalism highlights the hidden agendas in Orientalist knowledge systems, that is, dominance of the West as well as the subjection of the Orient. In his work Culture and Imperialism, Edward Said suggests writing back as an anti-colonial combat. According to him, there must be resistant reading or contrapuntal reading. It means the post-colonial writers must appropriate the forms, styles and symbols in the texts and myths of colonial Europe. Then, the colonial masters' expressions must be adapted to glorify the East. Hence, Western discourses must be deconstructed and meanings must be manipulated to criticize and subvert Western representation of the East. According to Edward Said, in a colonized nation, as a colonial encounter changes the cultural consciousness of the nation, adapting Western systems of identity is significant for resistance. And in turn, the East will be empowered to displace the West using the Western epistemological system.